Wednesday night, and it's time for the kind of a little pastor's chat. So I'd like to come on just to chat you up a little bit and find out what's going on. So again, if you're enjoying and ask a question, I'd be happy to do that. Once we've today wasn't too bad actually, but it's been a pretty full week. Most of you already probably know about this, but Mike Newton had passed away, so we just got that call really early this morning, and so we just sort of been spending a little time with Rose trying to kind of get that sorted out. So no firm details yet for funerals. I think it's going to be next week, but we'll give you more details when we know. But there we go. So that was kind of filled up today a little bit. So on it is, yeah. So what do I talk about tonight? There are kind of two things. One, just a kind of little overview of where I think we're hoping we're going for Lent. Now that we've kind of gotten things more or less open again, as much as we're going to probably get for the next little while, it's going to start looking like this. We're going to take the bubble mass, which we've been doing on the Friday, and move it to the Monday. That's the mass that often Father Dennis celebrates on the Monday. And so that helps us a little bit because then it frees up Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So 4 days a week, which will be open masses, which we're celebrating here in the parish. And yeah, it seems the best way. Now this week we'll run it as is. So this Friday will still be the bubble mass, but starting next Monday, as in next week, we can start to do that. And so hopefully next week we'll have the 4 weekday masses open, and then the 5 masses on the weekend. That'll be running. We have adoration on Tuesday. We have confession on Thursdays. And of course the prayer meeting goes on Monday, and we're going to try Stations of the Cross. So I'm going to try to put some stations in there. So Stations of the Cross will be on Friday. So we're going to start this Friday. Stations at 7 o'clock on Friday. Very simple. We're trying to do this in the most simple way possible, where really what I could use is a few more volunteers. We have some people who have been doing very, very faithful, and doing because again now it's not as simple as just a reader and some musicians. We really need to be able to do contact tracing, so somebody has to host that, and a little bit of cleaning afterwards. But we'll start with this Friday. What we're trying to get to is 3 weeks from now, it's going to be the Feast of St. Joseph, and we want to have stations, and we want to have a consecration to St. Joseph. So kind of starting Monday, we'll start that novena next week, and we're going to build up to kind of would be kind of like a consecration to St. Joseph on the Friday at the Mass and in the evening. So the bubble Mass, it's a good question. So Janice, what that is there have been people right from the beginning that are immune compromised. So even with the restrictions that we have, even with the safety measures we take, they still wouldn't be able to come to Mass. So what we do is 1 Mass a week. We make it very restrictive. We only have, say, 5 or 6 couples there, and we spread them out in the church. So much so that they can take their masks off, and we do a little extra cleaning. And it's the only way they could come. They couldn't come Sunday, and they can't come during the week because they can't take the risk. So that's what we call the bubble Mass. We said if it's just a little bubble that we create just for those people who need the extra special care. So that's the idea. So what I really could use, the next thing to open for Lent would be the Saturday Masses, which I'd like to open up as well and make them public. We're celebrating them, but we can make them more public. What I could really use is just a few more volunteers. And I really don't want to rely on the same people who have been doing the weekday Masses and the same people who've been doing the weekend Masses. So if you are interested in the Saturday Mass, and you haven't really volunteered yet, or don't know how to do it, or we can train you. We can have sit in on a few of the other masses. It's not very hard. We're trying to make that a little simpler too, where we know most of the people who come to daily Mass. If someone we don't know, we just ask for their contact information, and we do some quick seating and maybe a little bit of cleaning afterwards. So that's what we're looking for. So really, that's what's driving that. If we get a few more volunteers, we can start opening up the Saturday Mass. So then it would look like Monday bubble Mass, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday open, Saturday morning Mass open if we can get some more volunteers. Then we go into Sunday, Saturday night and the 4 Masses on Sunday, and that should pretty much cover it. Remember, adoration on Tuesday and confessions on Thursday, which will run from 3 in the afternoon till 4 and 7 till 8, and a little bit more if we get more interest. And then we will start doing Stations of the Cross on Friday evening at 7. I know it's a lot of information. We're trying to make that available on the website as well. So if you go to our website, and I think it's in the notes, you can see a little bit more of that scheduling. Now, what are we going to do for Easter? Well, there's kind of two plans. I think the short answer is we're going to run the same schedule we normally would. We have Palm Sunday, so we have palms. We do have palms, and we'll be giving those out. And we would have, okay, sorry, just going to look at this one. What time would you need volunteers on Saturday morning? It'd be Saturday in the morning. It would be for the 9 o'clock Mass. So for the people doing registering, they need to be here just maybe half an hour early. So you'd have to be here for 8:30 for 8:30 for the 9 o'clock Mass. And then maybe a few people hang around afterwards to do a quick cleaning, because the next thing that happens is a Saturday. So that's what we're thinking. All right, so let's go back to Easter then. Easter Holy Week will be Palm Sunday that weekend, and then we'll have the Holy Thursday night at 7, and then services on Good Friday, as we normally did. At 2 and at 4. It's a little unusual that we do that here, but we do give people more time to get in. The Vigil Mass will be at 7, just to keep it simple. And then on Sunday, we'll have the kind of the regular, with the 8, the 10, the noon, and the 6. And if those all get populated with people, we could talk about putting in one more extra Mass if we can. But I want to get those ones all full first before we add an extra Mass to that. And then remember, Easter is like Christmas, where there's an octave. So Easter Sunday continues on for that whole week, and we'll have daily Mass like every day for that whole week. So, and that all also counts as Easter Sunday. So that's kind of what we're going to try to do. Now, some of them will be Zoom Masses, some of them will be streamed, most of them will be online. We'll try to get a handle on, drive-by communion as well, which we'll probably do at least for most of them, at least one time, per, like on Sunday for sure, and then maybe we'll try to sneak one in for Holy Thursday night. We'll try to do adoration of some kind Thursday night as well. So that's a lot of information. That's a big information dump, but that's kind of what we're trying to do, is plan all this stuff. Now, here's the caveat. We don't know for sure. The bishop was kind of warning us to plan for Easter, as we are, indoors, and just have plan B in case things go south and we have to do something different and go back to an online kind of thing. I'm hoping and assuming, it looks pretty good so far, we'll know about a week or so out if the chances we're going to be under more restrictions or something like that. But right now, I think we'll be in the building, and we'll run pretty much as we've done in the past. I don't think there's been too many changes, just a few extra Masses, and then we'll try to get as many people through as we can. That's kind of the plan. So there it is. So sorry, that was a lot of information, probably too much in one go without notes or any way to look at it. But as I say, there'll be emails going out with all that on it. And you can go to the website. That should be on there, if it's not on there already, but it'll be in the notes where you can pick up some more information there as well. So there we are. So we're getting there. I think they're going to be +5 or 6 on Monday and Tuesday. So there's hope. Snow's starting to melt. Hear more birds out there singing. So this is the next sign, the next good thing that's happening. So anyway, my good people, God bless you. Take care. I'm going for a little walk, I think, here. Get a little fresh air before I go to bed. So I hope you're taking care of yourselves. Hope you're getting outside. Hope you're keen to make some stuff and connect with other people and continue to be the people that God's calling you to be. May the good Lord watch over, guide, and protect you. May the saints and angels intercede for you. May our Blessed Mother wrap you in the mantle of her peace. May God bless you and keep you now in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Go in the peace of Christ. God bless you all now. Take care.